Hello, everybody. This is Frogman, and welcome back to Manufactio. This is going to be episode 69. Giggity. Yep, whatever. Last episode two episodes ago, we rebuilt the smelting factory, and then last episode we played around in the creative world looking at the drones, which we will eventually do something with in this factory area. I have a kind of an idea for some fun things that I want them to do. But for right now, we're just going to kind of stare at this thing and kind of sit here and watch it work. I've been kind of making a few things and doing a few stuffs and getting a couple of things prepared because we're going to set up a couple of automations today to try to finish a couple of challenges, at least a couple of challenges. We're going to see if we can get through both of them. Anyhow, I did want to kind of just mention something. I just did a scan. And a scan, as far as scans go with the lag goggles, is kind of an interesting thing because of the fact that we've managed to quite greatly reduce the nasty lag that was in this building. So, yeah, granted, all of the controllers for these arc furnaces are doing about 250 or 200, or, that one's got 30 or something, that one's got 40. Excuse me. All of those blast furnaces in here, all 36 of them, were all doing about that. So we're somewhere in between that or something like this. So that's a lot of time that we're getting back now because of the fact we only have, what is it? What did we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. And like I say, these 4 right here are more than capable of keeping up with the factory. I haven't been sitting in here actually running a few of the few things over in the manufacturing building over here in the whatever we call that thing. It's been a hot minute since I've been in here. But it's definitely capable so far at this point of keeping up. As we can hear, the factory behind us is running, the wire makers are running. We're up there going to go take a look at that in just a second. But that has definitely helped. So we can definitely go over here and take a look at the analyzation of the results. And no more lots of blue sunrise stuff. We're down to, metal presses are pretty much the biggest thing. I still have a few HV connectors, a bunch of HV connectors that are causing problems. But so far, the majority of the process, unfortunately, is the cart hoppers that we still have in the system. They're taking up a considerable amount of time. Now, if I can get rid of those cart hoppers, which we can probably work on doing now that we have the quantum entangle porters, we can be done with this process. The Hellfire modular machine, common tile machine controller is still using a considerable amount of time in my computer, or my game for that matter, because of the fact that there are just so many modular machines in this system. Another thing to note is I think we may do this eventually in this pack, is that I want to get rid of all of this too. These tile entity bins, all of them. I want to get rid of as many of the bins as possible. And as we look down there, that is our deep storage in the basement over there. We can get rid of all of that. We can get rid of a lot of the bins because we do have applied energistics. And I'm storing an X amount of things, and I'm trying to keep certain things set up because of that process. And I think what we're going to end up doing is we're going to be trading all of those out for a bunch of either 4K or 16K drives, just depending on what I feel like doing. And excuse me, I have got the frog in the throat today. We're going to be trading those out for ME drives just because there's no point in keeping them around. And then we can do a nice little display of the various things that we have as far as materials and whatnot. So let's go upstairs. Let's go over here real quick. We've done a couple of changes. I wanted to test a couple of things just to kind of test to see whether or not the frames and the lag and possible issues with certain things over in this section were not due to the fact that I had all of these item routers over here. And as you notice, they're all covered belts again. Every one of these is now covered belts, and it seems to have helped a little bit with the lag over in this building. It's helped a little bit because these guys aren't sitting here being jittery anymore. I mean, you can just watch. Well, it's kind of hard to see because the steel's not being made. They're still being kind of jittery, but they're getting through the process a lot faster than they were before. And I have heard and read discussions about the fact that an item router can be pretty laggy when you stack them next to each other. So we're just going to give this a whirl and see what happens right now. It seems to be functioning. Everything seems to be fine. Let's go upstairs. I think the last episode in the actual base or in this world, I made a mention that I was going to probably go ahead and complete the rest of the lathes over here for the copper wires, and I have since done that. So we have 4 more sets of lathe processing machines, all 12 of them making copper wires. And it seems to be okay for right now. We're just kind of letting it run to see what it does, but so far it seems to be functional. Everything over in the circuit factory is now fairly happy. Everything is kind of quiet. We're not really making anything right now, so we don't have to be too terribly concerned about it, but we are going to be lighting things up today. Want to make sure I run over here very quickly and check my mob farm, because when I opened the world, apparently when we were building last time, we didn't bother to come over here and check the chest. And I need to check the chest again. Get rid of all of these stinking guns. I need to just go ahead and start feeding all that stuff into one of these. And actually, let's just go ahead and do that. Do I have a fuzzy spot? I have a fuzzy spot. Start putting those things in that box, please. And goodbye, interdiction torch. There is a ton of emeralds for us. So, wonderful. And we're doing fairly decent on emeralds. We can actually complete several things, and that's kind of some of the things. If we get to it today, that's what we're going to work on. I'm also needing to set up a complete automation for those guys, because that technically is 246 nether stars. Hello, where are you? Where is my something? Where did you go? Ow. Oh, great, it's one of these guys. Hey, come over here. Hey. Where did my turret go? Oh, he's over here. I forgot I moved him. Come here. Come here. Quit trying to climb the pole. Is he dead? Maybe? Okay, well, whatever. On to what I had planned today. There's a couple of things I want to do first off, and there's a reason why I have a little bit of anomaly research left in my inventory here, is because we never completed that. We were 100 research short for the ultimate tier of the antimatter relay. So let's go ahead, turn that in, claim it. I may eventually get bored and build a bunch of power flowers or a bunch of things like that and start just pumping things into our EMC building. But that should have got us another little bitty trophy. Sweet, cool, wonderful. Now, that's done. We're going to be working on this eventually. Space stations are going to require 2,000 of everything except the anomaly research. Nanotechnology, we're going to go through these eventually, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, just depends on tomorrow. Next time we do a thing. We haven't done a lot of research in a long time. This factory has sat idle for a good period of time, and it's about time to light it up. So what I want to do today is I am running a little bit low on materials. I am getting quite low on materials. I know it's kind of, when we say low, it's in a kind of a retrospect. We have 20,000 iron and 80,000 copper and 25,000 gold and on so on down the line kind of thing. This is a little low for me. This is actually lower than I'd like to be. I'd like to be about 60 or 70,000 before I become concerned about things. So what I want to do is I want to use that right there to do the process that is going to be able to make a Robit. So we're going to automate the Robit challenge today, and hopefully by the next time we come in here, we will have plenty of stuff. So what I want to do with that guy is we're going to do this using some of the applied energistic system. Why did it sound like a creeper just hit the ground? Maybe I'm just hearing things. Whatever. We're going to do that. So we need an interface. We'll grab that guy right there, and we need some cable. And we'll just grab a little bit of that cable, and we're going to need all of the parts for an assembler, which I don't know. Do I have? Let's grab you out and let's see what we have. Arc furnace, basic assembler. What is that? Oh, that's the basic assembler. Never mind. Audi, workbench, crusher. No, we do not have it, I don't think. So we're looking for this guy right there. So we need to make a IE assembler blueprint, which should be all of that stuff. I think we probably have all of it. Wonderful. Thank you. And you need all of that stuff. So we need some redstone engineering blocks, which we should have a few of those. We need some conveyors, which I have a couple of the bad ones. We don't want the bad ones. We want the good ones. I need to just throw those things away. And what else did you want? Steel scaffolding, light engineering blocks, iron sheet metal, and iron sheet metal slabs. So grab a stack of that or part of it. Iron sheet metal. There we go. Iron sheet metal, and we'll just grab a half stack of that. And let's see, light engineering blocks. We have a few of them. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So let's put you away, and I'm going to put this science away as well. Don't need the spruce wood planks, don't need the dirt block, and you can go in your box. Go away. Do we have a spare crafting card sitting around? We do. All right. Give me one of those. Thank you. Cool. I can't believe I have 15 crafting tables. Holy cow. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to borrow that block right there. And we're also probably going to borrow some of this process that we have right here. So I want to grab that thing. It's okay because we need those eventually anyway. I want you, which I think you are a wood block. You are, and all of this redstone for right now. Go away, thank you. And we're going to build an assembler right here to do this little bitty thing because I need those resources and I really don't feel like going out looking for more iron, even though I know that's something we can do. So, let's see, the belts are going to be... I guess we're going to find out. We're going to make a little bit of room for it. Actually, let's not do that. Let's turn it sideways. Where is my hammer? I want to rotate those. Actually, no, wait. Is it this side? Okay, that's the output, or the input. That's the output. Okay, very good, very good, very good. All right, we're going to do the same thing that we did before with that little process over here, whereas we're going to use a measurement. I don't want to make more than a couple of extra guys of these because we don't need them. So we're going to do this, and we're going to place, I guess I can just put another one of those down. We can place the object submission station in place. We can grab this hopper and put it right there. That should auto output into that hopper, and then we should be able to read off of that hopper. Do we have room back here? Not really. Okay, so we're going to do the exact same thing we did over there. We're going to use a comparator to read off of this so that when this is done, there will be a single one left in here, a single Robit left in here once we're finished. So that's perfectly fine. I don't think I can use those to drop power. Let's see if we can use this to drop power. Not that it really matters. I have to be able to do that. And that. Let's see if this works. Repeater. I guess we can see if that works. Well, for one, we're going to need some power. So let's get our boxes out, get a few things going. We need actually, I think all I'm going to need out of that box is this stuff because we have our MV connectors and our MV wire. Is there a wire relay right there? Yes, there is. Cool. Put that down, put that down, put that down. You should have power. Okay, cool. Where is that interface? There it is. Okay, interface, you're going to go right here. And that interface has probably got a bunch of stuff in it that we don't need to be worried about at this point, so cool. And we're going to hook that up to the system so that becomes part of the process. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of just do this the way we've been doing some of the other earlier automations, where I'm just going to feed parts into this machine and we're going to have it recursively craft the things that we need to have it to work with. So it will, by the end, take a bunch of parts and make Robits, hopefully. Where is my other box? We need that box. We need some impulse ducts. We need a filter. I guess I want a lever. I want a filter and I want a reinforced servo will be perfectly fine for this process. So you're going to go right there. You're going to do this. And I think I'm going to do maybe 16 of each. Possibly. Yeah. And then we're going to do that and not turn it on yet. So, in order to craft a Robit, we have to be able to craft hauler drones. Everything else in this system here has already been automated. So all we have to do is supply these parts pieces to that thing. A hauler drone is going to require a whole bunch of things that we already have somewhat pre-crafted. So the advanced control circuits, chests are in the system, electric engines, iron plates, all that kind of stuff is here. So this is the beginning of the fun stuff. We have to tell it needs to auto-craft these and auto-craft these. So let's go grab a solar panel and a chest and all of the little parts that we need to be able to do this process. So, hauler drones. Hauler drones require a solar generator and a chest and all of this stuff. So let's see, solar, we need to kick one of those off so that it gets to work. Next, go. A chest, which I may or may not have a one available. Next, and go. Give me one of those. And one of those. And an engine. I love AE when it comes to this kind of thing. Where did you go? There you are. Thank you. Take one of those. Circuit. And an iron plate, which we have a few of. So that's everything we need to craft a hauler drone. So the next fun part is I need to click in the right area. We need to craft a Robit. Robit. Come on, brain. Robit. Robit. Robit, 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 Robit. That guy. Which is going to be 2 more inserters, the actual hauler drone, and a titanium ingot. So, or 3. So a titanium ingot, inserter, and a circuit, blue I believe, and this is going to cost us a lot to make all these. That's, I mean, I understand I've got EMC capabilities and all that kind of stuff. I also have so many materials I don't know what to do with, and I have a factory that processes things. So we're going to build it the fun, hard way. So in this process here, if we look, that should be just enough space plus one to make this system work without having to add any more storage. I am going to put 1 of each in every one of these just because this is going to take a long time to do, and there's no point in storing more than 1 piece of information in the system. And actually what I want to do is I want to do this. Get out of there. Okay, thank you. Iron plates. And then we're going to use the crafting card to do the last 2 steps. Where are you, crafting card? I know I grabbed one. There it is. Okay, cool. And that crafting card should tell the ME system now that I want you to craft one of those and one of those. Should. There goes one. There goes one. Wonderful. So we're going to go ahead and set up the next process, which should be, where is my list of things to do? Cool. Robits are going to be hauler drones. So if I remember that correctly, it was something like this, 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 and this. Thank you very much. You can pull the recipe in from the other system over here if you so choose. So like if we do a, let's see, where is my thing? We need to do a Robit. If I do this and I press R on that, whoops, nope. That's right. This thing is stupid. I forget how this works. R? No, it's my R. My R is covered by something else. Let's go get a hauler drone real quick, since I know I have one. Yep, we got one. He can start being part of the process. So we put a hauler drone in the center and one of these, and click, click, click with 2 inserters is a Robit, and this is going to be our output. Hopefully this is what it wants. All right, so if we toss all of that stuff in here, we have plenty of room for everything. We're going to go ahead and set that to, I think I'm going to turn that down. I think I want it to be like 16 for right now. We don't need to have a lot of stuff in it. Turn it on. And it's going to be slow, so I may just go ahead and change that out for whatever. As soon as it gets that may be a bad thing because I may have to do something with those solar generators. It's going to try to stuff this inventory full of solar generators. Did you put that out into here? No, you didn't. Very good. I may have to change this slightly just to make sure that that solar generator doesn't backstuff everything, because it's going to try to backstuff things. Okay, cool. Well, I don't think we need 16 for that matter. I think 8's plenty, if that. I think the max most actually is 3. 3? Yeah, let's just do 3. Thank you. Oh, shoot, that was the wrong one. 3. Alrighty then. So that should have the... I was afraid that wasn't going to work. Let's go get a real... Maybe I just need one of these. Where is... Do I have any of that red alloy wire left? Yes. Are you off and working now? No, you're still running. Why are you running? Lever. No, give me the lever. You should be off. Why are you still crafting? Where is my hammer? Oh, get out of my way. Are you running now? I don't think it can run. Waiting patiently for it to stop. Okay, it is running. It's not running right now. What the heck? Does it have to be a redstone lever right on it? I hope not. Should be a regular old block should work for that kind of a process. Maybe it doesn't broadcast the stuff through it. We may have to make that a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. We have a little bit of redstone on us. That's perfectly fine. Let me break this guy. We're going to do this, this, this. No, I need to have that right. How many's in there? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, and then uninvert that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick the quest in here, and who knows where this is going to be. Programmable drones, computers, energy upgrades, void world nagas, barbacoas, hopefully down here on the bottom somewhere. Oop, there it is, right there. Check. Take that one, please. You're crafting things. I think I'm changing that one out for a little bit faster servo. Get off there, go to there, do that, don't do that, ignore. That's a little better. Oh, hey, we're making noises. Why are we making noises? What did you do? Oh, it's processing the one thing that I know I don't have processing anymore. It's probably the copper plates or something like that. So, okay, cool. Alrighty then, so we can leave that alone and it'll sit there and do what it needs to do and crank out 1,000 of those guys. And 1,000 Robits are going to get us a lot of redstone, 93,000 iron ore, 92,000 copper, a whole bunch of coal, a whole bunch of gold, a whole bunch of titanium, and a whole bunch of diamonds. Whole bunch of diamonds. Very nice. Okay, we'll put that one away and let's go pick our little ender chest up. Let me have it, please. And that's going to set some of the factories for sure in motion because of some various things that are going to be going on. So I would like to go up here and actually check on something very quickly. Good. Downstairs. You know what that means, right? You don't know. Ooh, I only have 900 and some odd emerald ore. And we have 24,000 diamonds. Alright, it is time to make this section a subnet to the system, which we haven't done yet, I don't believe. No, I'm actually not doing that, am I? I'm driving that all into... Yeah, okay, well, we'll play with that. I can always just pick that bin up, which I might just go do right now. So, let's go get us another bin. Which I should have an elite bin with nothing in it. Yep, good deal. Alright. Hey, open the door. Ah, the frames. The frames. And I need an empty one, which is that one. There you go. What did we get? Last stand, knockback, nothing very good. Run back over here, grab a storage bus. Like I have tons still, holy cow. I have some cable. I don't think I'm going to need the cable because I just removed a channel over here for being used. So I should have space over here. I do for that. And you can instruct bidirectional, blah, 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 blah. And I think we had a few emeralds in here anyway, but that is okay because I'm not concerned about that. We are going to, man, excuse me, going to have a little bit of fun doing something else. The last step in that process, the last step over here, for all of this system and everything in these sciences and all the stuff we've been making, everything that we've been doing up to this point has been for various... Excuse me, man. I'm going to have to stop for a second, maybe. Oh, we've been outside playing in the yard, and my allergies have been killing me. We've been building a few things around, you know, it's summertime, and everybody's stuck at home, so we do things. Anyhow, and it's causing my allergies to be stupid. What we need in order to be able to do something rather fun or to the next end of the challenges or the end all be all challenges are these guys. The creative challenge research. Creative basically means when you hand in 5,000 of that research, you're going to get a creative capacitor or you're going to get a creative tank or you're going to get a creative bin. These parts right here are very cool. I'm going to go ahead and do at least one or two of these. I don't know if we're going to do all of them on camera, but we are for sure going to start processing this system. So what I do want to do is now that I have all of this ready to go, or at least most of it ready to go, we can craft at least 3,000 of each of these at this point. I don't want to turn this system on completely yet, but I do want to do one thing, and that is going to be yank. Yank, and yank this one down here. There's at least enough in that one to matter for right now. And you, you and we're going to need one more interface. Actually, I can't do that, can I? No, we're going to have to do something differently then. Actually, we can, for that matter, have the system craft this for us. Can't we? Yes, we can. Let's just have the system craft this for us. So, we're going to set up a pattern. For challenge science packs. You don't know how to make any of that because none of it's in the system. So I do want to stop doing this so that that goes away. And I need an elite bin here. And I need a basic bin, basic elite. We're going to put an elite bin up there so that we have plenty of room to take care of this problem. And that is not what I wanted. Come here. No. Thank you. In here, we're going to set up a pattern for this process, which means I need one of every one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the purples? Purples. There. Yes. Wonderful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Challenge science. You should be able to do that. Craft me one of those, please. Put this in the system somewhere in one of these assemblers, interfaces, and throw all of that in there. Craft one. Nice. Wonderful. Cool. I believe, I don't know if it's up here or not. That's just a checkbox. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to set you in here. We're going to put this right there with a whitelist. Actually, no, I'm not doing that. I need to do this with a whitelist. There you go. And now we're going to be auto-crafting those things. So all I have to do now is dump these bins into the system and let them fill back up again. And maybe by next episode, we'll have 2 things to play with. Automating of that process to where it can be processed into the actual challenge science and handing in Robits. So why are you being so slow? Get off of there. Thank you. Get back to work. I need you to craft all that stuff. I'll be dumping these guys in here. Probably what I'm going to do is just stand here and just fill up the system because I think we have plenty of space. Oh yeah, we have plenty of space. So, alrighty guys, that's going to be the fun part for now. I'm going to dump these suckers off and get them in the AE system, and then we're going to start playing around with that fun stuff. So hopefully by the time we come back next episode, I'm going to have 1,000 more of you, or at least fed 1,000 more of you to the system. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.